So we are going to be going through and reacting to one of my old performance videos the same way I would go through it with the clients in my program. This performance was back in 2022. It was my first time ever even trying to attempt to do a performance on static pole. It was the first time I had a real showcase. Like, it was a great experience. I learned a lot from it, and we're gonna watch it through, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna do a deep dive, okay? So a lot of my static was cut off. That was the static pole part. Cute split. Ooh. Cute. I was really proud of that. Y'all see them legs defined? Oh, okay. Ooh. Put it in the air then, girl. I remember I was trying to slow myself down. I felt like I was going fast. Toe box. And I couldn't wait till it was time to get on that spin pole, baby. I was like, ooh, finally I can breathe. Come on here, Flip. I'm already seeing stuff that could be corrected, but we're going to go through it. We're going to go back through it. I had no business doing that, Aisha. I had just learned it. And you see, I couldn't even control the momentum. I'm fighting for my life, trying to find some momentum to bring myself down. I'm trying everything, trying to... Yeah, girl, distract them with a body wave. Because I was supposed to be up there the whole time during this guitar solo, but I lost momentum and I had to come back down. And even still on the second time going back up, I didn't come in as strong as I wanted to. Pretty, 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 girl. Beautiful. That's my favorite part. Look, fighting for momentum. My girl Susan telling me I look good. I hear y'all. Period. So, I'm super proud of the performance. I thought it was cute. Of course, there are things to be learned. So we are gonna go back through it and we're just gonna do a deep dive. Let's start from the beginning. I hate that they didn't get my static portion of it, but you know, because that's probably what could have used the most work. I wasn't on static that long. I was trying to get to that spin pole, baby. I said, let me find me some business, okay? Let me find me something safe to do. I like this. I don't have any complaints on this part. I mean, how could you? I look great. My moves could be a little bigger. So let's go back a little bit, right? Let's go back a bit and we can turn this down some. All right. So this right here, the only thing that I could say about this part is my moves could have been sharper. You see? My legs look a little lazy while I'm untwisting them. And that's also a flexibility issue because what I would have wanted to do is untwist them and pop them back, right? Untwist them and pop them back. I don't believe I was that flexible at the time, so it just looked a little lazy. Um, so they can be bigger. I don't have the longest leg, so if I'm gonna do anything with a leg involved, I need to bust down with it and go full out. And my sexy crawl to the pole. Let me point this out right here. This right here. This right here. We don't like this. I don't like it. Y'all see that? Do y'all see it? I should have been on my toe box doing this, which requires a bit more core strength. But this bend right there, the details matter. And because my foot is bent like that, because I'm not on my toe box, it does not make that line look as pretty. And also careful with my arms, right? It could be down a little bit more because I'm cute and I do want people to see my face. But yeah, let's just reset and finish it out. Like I said, I couldn't wait to get to spin pole. My momentum, I should have came in way stronger than that, but I think I was a little scared of that pole. It's not the same when you're on someone else's pole. And again with the foot. Again, right there with my foot. Right there. You see? And they got the flash on this part so you can really see that bent. There's a few things we can point out here. Now that I'm looking, there's a few things. The pole is not completely in between my knees, and that's what's causing this foot to do that ugly club thing, right? So if the pole was more in my knees before I released for that Aisha, my foot would make a prettier line. Because remember, y'all, the details matter. That's fair. Okay, so let's go ahead and start it. And like I said, look at that. So do y'all see? Do y'all see how momentum affects the entire, because my momentum was off coming in that first 3 seconds on that pole, it caused problems for me, and it ain't no big deal. Obviously, I still like the performance. I'm really proud of this performance. But that Aisha could have been way more than that. But the pole wasn't spinning. So because I already came in slow, and then I extended my legs for that Aisha, I'm fighting for my life trying to find momentum to get down towards the floor, right? So I just slid down at that point. And like I said, the body wave to distract them. Because that's what I did not want to do. I did not want to have to come down and go back up. This was supposed to be a whole... And then I did it again. And I tried to save it with that snake, but the way I came through was, it was smooth, but it didn't build the momentum I thought it was going to build. And the same thing with the momentum. The poll is pretty much stopped at this point. Y'all see? So this was one of my first performances, and I learned a lot. And as soon as this performance was over and I did that bow, I went to the back and I threw up because I didn't eat well that day. I was running on adrenaline, so I didn't have the chance to eat. But see, this is how I go through my performance. This is how I go through y'all's performances and y'all's flow, because it doesn't always have to be a performance. And usually you should be doing this with your freestyles as well. When you're just going and you're exploring movement, you should be going through these with the eye of a coach, right? You need to be looking at your lines, you need to be looking at your timing, you need to be looking at your momentum, because I remember what I felt in this performance. They go by quick. Performances go by quick, and then you look back at it and you like, dang, why didn't I? There's so many moving parts when you're performing that it's good to go back when it's still fresh. Now this has been 3 years since this performance, but it was such a meaningful performance to me that I do still remember a lot of what I was feeling at the time. So it's easy for me to look back at it and be like, yeah, girl, you knew you shouldn't have worn no 8-inch bust downs and doing no Aisha that you just learned 2 months prior. But you live and you learn. If you would like to go through your videos with me, work with me, you can find me on Instagram at Demi Delilah. Shoot me a DM. My DMs are always open. I'm ready to see y'all's videos. Let's go through them.